Here I have every single Travis Scott song released, including his early mixtapes and singles, and I threw them into a randomized bracket to see which song comes out on top as his best song ever. This does not include his Jack Boys albums, collaboration albums, and it does not include any feature he has done. It is only his own songs. Starting with Meadow Creek and Butterfly Effect. There's not much going on with Meadow Creek. It's like a mid song. It shows the early stages of Travis Scott, but Butterfly Effect is a complete track. It is pretty overplayed at this point, but it's so much better than Meadow Creek. It's an easy advance. On to the next round. Quintana Part 2 and A.D.U. I'm one of the few people that actually likes A.D.U. I know a lot of people hate on this track, call it pretty mid, but comparing it to Quintana Part 2 is one of the weaker tracks off Days Before Rodeo. Maybe there's a little bit of bias, but A.D.U. advances into the next round. Now we got Meltdown and God's Country. I know people love God's Country. I personally do not like the sample. This is a Kanye favorite for sure. It was originally a Kanye track, but Meltdown is just a hard-hitting track. A track that I find myself going back to all the time, especially for that Drake verse that opens it up. A much better track. I don't like God's Country. Never do I go back to God's Country. Meltdown advances. Now we got I Can Tell and Sweet Sweet. Both of these are pretty much on the low end of their albums. They're one of the least played and definitely not the strongest songs from these albums that they're from. But I'd say Sweet Sweet is a little better. It's a unique track. It's got a different kind of style. I can see why people don't like it. I Can Tell, not much replay value to be honest. I would advance Sweet Sweet here. I think it's just a little bit better. Now we got 4x4 and Through the Late Night. This one's pretty obvious. 4x4 is kind of a weak single from Travis. Through the Late Night is pretty iconic. People love this track, especially Kid Cudi fans. I think it's a great track. They both perform very well, and it's going to advance. So we got Biebs in the Trap and Mia. Honestly, any song from Al Farrell is going to struggle here. None of the songs off that mixtape were completed too well. Biebs in the Trap is a decent track. I like the Nav verse on there. I had a friend who thought it was Justin Bieber at first. But Biebs in the Trap is a good song. It's definitely well made, it's complete, and it's going to advance here. Then we got Nightcrawler and Bad Mood. This is easy. Nightcrawler is one of Travis's best songs. It's iconic, it's amazing, it's so well made. The performances from Sway Lee and Chief Keef make it even better. I could see this song going pretty far into the bracket unless it gets a pretty tough matchup, but it's going to advance. Bad Mood, it's a good track. It's one of the stronger ones off Al Farrell, but Nightcrawler is just so much better. Now we got NC-17 and Pray for Love. Tough matchup. Honestly, I was never that big of a fan of Pray for Love. I know people love this track. I find myself going back to NC-17 more. I like the voice Travis Scott does on here, and I like the 21 Savage feature. I think it's a great fit here, but I can definitely say Pray for Love is a much more complete and a well-made track, and I think it's going to advance here. Now we got The Prayer, one of my favorites off Days Before Rodeo, and Don't Play, an OG song, one of the first songs I heard from Travis. And this is a tough one for sure. I think Don't Play sometimes can get pretty repetitive. A very well made track. I love the beat. I'm a big fan of the Big Sean verse on here. They both just flow so well. Oh man, this is tough. The Prayer is so good too. They're like neck and neck too. I'm gonna give it to The Prayer. I think Don't Play sometimes can get repetitive. It's going to advance. Now we got My Eyes and Backyard. Man, this sucks because Backyard is one of my favorites off DBR, but My Eyes is one of Travis's best songs as of recent, and I think it just smokes Backyard here. I think it's an easy advancement. Now Wake Up and Can't Say. Both off Astroworld, both amazing tracks, some of the strongest off the album, but Can't Say, it's gotta go through. That Don Toliver performance, it's one of Don Toliver's best performances ever, and just an incredible track. This is a euphoric track. It's so hype. It's going to go through here. Hell of a Night and The Ends. Another easy choice. The Ends is just an incredible track. One of the best off Birds in the Trap, especially because he got an Andre 3K verse, which is also incredible. This is going to go through here. Now Mamacita and Love. Mamacita is one of the first tracks that helped Travis Scott blow up, and I know a lot of people don't like the hook on Love. I'd say the beat on Mamacita is a lot better, but I think overall Love is a better track. I definitely find myself going to it more. Mamacita was never one of my favorite Travis Scott songs. I'm gonna give it to Love here. Now Piss on Your Grave and Escape Plan. Oof. This is tough too. Escape Plan is just like an alright track. It was a single that he released before his Astroworld festival. I'm gonna give it to Piss on Your Grave. It's a very well produced track, and you got Travis and Kanye, which you don't get too often. So I'm gonna give it to them. Never Catch Me in Hyena, another easy choice. Hyena is such a well-made track. I love the sample, I love the flip. This is one of my favorite gym songs, and it's gonna advance here. Oh man, K-pop and Coordinate. These two are definitely not strong tracks. Looking at it on paper, K-pop should be one of the best Travis Scott songs, but it's a horrible track. Definitely one of the least favorites on Utopia. Coordinate's not bad either. They're both like alright, but I'm gonna give it to Coordinate. Yosemite and R.I.P. Screw. Yosemite was very good for its time. It came out at a perfect time. Nav and Gunna were pretty popping at the time too. It just matches the flow. I don't know if you guys remember when this first came out, Nav's verse was recorded on like a Xbox 360 gaming mic and came out horribly, and memes were coming out all about it. But it was still a great track at the time, still is. But I think R.I.P. Screw is a better track. It's well made. I love the space in it. I love the beat. It's so simple. And I'm gonna give it to R.I.P. Screw. 90210 and Highest in the Room. This is a pretty easy choice. Highest in the Room is a super mainstream song. It's one of Travis Scott's biggest songs, but 90210 is one of Travis's best songs. It's an iconic track. Still, 10 years later, one of his best songs ever. And it's gonna go through here. Franchise, Until Further Noticed. Both great tracks. I still like Franchise. I know a lot of people don't really like it anymore. And definitely the worst part of this track is the MIA verse. Until Further Notice is a great way to outro Utopia. And I think it's a better track overall. So I'm going to give it to Till Further Notice. Now we got Naked and Coffee Bean. Naked is definitely one of the better tracks off Alfaro. Coffee Bean is one of the weaker tracks off Astroworld. It's probably the worst track on Astroworld, and it's definitely not one that I ever go back to. I'm gonna give it to Naked here. I think it's a better track. I think the feature is also great, and you know, if a song like Naked was made today, it would have been an incredible track. I'm gonna give it to Naked. Now Lost Forever and Upper Echelon. Upper Echelon's an iconic track. This is the GTA 5 Travis Scott song. And Lost Forever, I like the unreleased version. I don't really like the Utopia version. It's not that different. I don't know why. I wish they just kept the OG version. Upper Echelon is a better track. One of my favorite Travis Scott songs. Thank God and Circus Maximus. I definitely don't like Circus Maximus too much. It should be a great track. You got The Weeknd and Sway Lee, but it just does not hit. Thank God, I love the second half of Thank God. I think it's a really well-made track. I love the beat. It's gonna go through here. Sirens and Astro Thunder. These are, oh man, these are both really good tracks. I like both of these. Sirens, I'd say if you're listening to it too much, it can get a little bland. It's a really good concept. Astro Thunder is timeless, man. This is such a great track. I can't see it getting eliminated in the first round. It's gonna go through. I Know and Sloppy Toppy. Sloppy Toppy. I actually like this track. I like Sloppy Toppy. It's one of the few songs that I do listen to from DBR, but I Know is a really good track. I don't find myself going back to it anymore. Pretty overplayed at this point, but it is a much better track and it's gonna go through. Back in Houston Fornication. This is pretty easy. I think Back is pretty much a garbage track. Houston Fornication is a really good track and it's gonna go through. Skyfall. Oh man, poor Skyfall. I got paired up with such a good track. This is easy. Skyfall is a good track, but Stop Trying to Be God it's one of Travis's best tracks, to be honest, and it's gonna go through here. Damn, another matchup you hate to see. 3500 and Stargazing. Man, listening to Stargazing when Astroworld first came out, I think everyone just started levitating at the same time. But 3500, incredible track. It's such a long track. I think overall it is a better track, and it's gonna go through here. And Chaz Interlude and Impossible. Chaz Interlude is garbage. This is the bad track. This is just a bad track. It's one of Travis's worst tracks. Impossible is not a bad track. I like it. I think it's a good sounding track. It's not an amazing song from him, but it's a good song and it's gonna go through. Mafia and Pornography. I wouldn't really consider Pornography much of a song. It's more of like an opener, which Travis Scott likes to do. It's a good opener, but it's not really a song, you know? Mafia is a song, and Mafia is not bad either, so I'm gonna advance Mafia here. Guidance and Bands. Oof. This is the Kaka versus Poo Poo matchup. I could give it to either one. They're both bad tracks. I think just because Guidance is more of an actual complete track and well produced, it's gonna go through here, but both of these are dookie. No matter who wins here, it's gonna beat Guidance. A.D.U and Zombies. A.D.U is an iconic track, even though it's a little overplayed at this point. It's pretty mainstream. It's much better than Zombies. It's up there as Travis's best. It's gonna go through. Parasail and Watch. Also, both of these songs are pretty mid. I think Watch is a little better. I don't know if anyone even goes back to this track anymore. It's got a weird hook. It's not too great. It's just like a mid song, but it's a little better. It's a little better than Parasail. It's gonna go through. Gray and SDP. Easy choice here, SDP. It's a very unique song from Travis. He's never done anything like this before, and it worked. An amazing song. I wish we had the OG version on, Spotify and Apple Music, but we don't. But still, the way it is, it's a great song. Ooh, Wasted and No Bystanders. Both great songs, both very underrated songs. But I think we could all agree No Bystanders is one of the strongest songs off Astroworld and better than Wasted, I'd say. So it's gonna go through. Del Resto and the Scots. I did include the Scots. It is a collab song, but it's technically also a Travis Scott song. I'm one of the few people that does like Del Resto, but I can see why people don't like it. The Scots is a better song. It's just a better song overall. It's more complete. It's well produced. It's gonna go to the Scots. Basement Freestyle, Oh My This Side. I don't even have to think about this one. It's gonna be Oh My This Side. We saw the duo and the chemistry between Travis and Quavo before they released their collab album. It's probably honestly their best song together. I think it's better than any song they made on that album, Huncho Jack, and it's gonna go through here. Block of La Flame and Goosebumps. Goosebumps just smokes this. I mean, the Kendrick Lamar verse alone smokes Block of La Flame. An easy advancement. Maria, I'm Drunk, and Quintana. I'm telling you right now, Maria, I'm Drunk is just gonna advance super far. It's one of my favorite Travis Scott songs. Definitely even top 5, so we're gonna see it in the future. It's gonna smoke Quintana here. Drugs You Should Try It and Outside. Ooh, it's an easy choice with Drugs You Should Try It. I like Outside. I think Outside's a good track. 21 Savage fits perfectly in it. Drugs You Should Try It is an amazing track. It's the best song off Days Before Rodeo, and it's gonna go through here. Now, Uptown and Apple Pie. Another matchup of just mid versus mid. I don't like either of these tracks, to be honest, but I think Apple Pie is a little better. It's made better. It's gonna go through. Pick Up the Phone and First Take. Oh, this is also kind of tough. But Pick Up the Phone, it feels like a very pop rap type song. It is better than First Take. First Take is a good song. I like Bryson Tiller verse on there, but Pick Up the Phone is a little better. It's gonna go through. 5% Tint and Who What. I like Who What a lot. I like 5% Tint a lot. They're both not incredible tracks, but I think Who What is gonna take it here. 5% Tint can become a little sleepy sometimes. Who What goes through. Telekinesis and Way Back. Way Back's a good track. Telekinesis is an incredible track. One of Travis's best songs. Those features, oh man, it's such a good song. It's gonna go through here. There's no way this loses in the first round. Modern Jam and Okay Alright. I don't really like Modern Jam too much. I really didn't like it when the album first came out, but it's a song that definitely grew on me a little bit. I don't find myself going back to it too much. Now, Okay Alright, that's a great song. I still find myself going back to the song. I love it. I love the flow. It's gonna win. Oh my God, Sicko Mode and Carousel. This is the toughest matchup yet. Man, both of these songs are so good. Carousel is such an underrated track, one of my favorites off Astroworld, but I think Sicko Mode has to go through here. It's a very overplayed track, but it's still so good. It's still a really good song. There's a reason why people love it so much. It's gonna go through. Fiend and Wonderful. I think Wonderful is just like an alright song. Fiend, over time, it kind of got a little bland, but it took over the internet, and I think overall it is a better song. It's a little tough to lose Wonderful so early, but it's not like an incredible track. It's a really good track, but it's not incredible. I think Fiend is a really good track also. It's a great track. It's gonna go through. Now, Topia Twins and Drive. Topia Twins it's garbage. It's a bad song. Drive is not a bad song at all. I think it's a decent track. It's gonna go through here. There's no way Topia Twins wins. This song is ass. Schizo and Dance on the Moon. I don't really like Dance on the Moon too much. I think it came out too late. This has like a 2000s feel to it. Schizo, I love the beat switches. I love the Young Thug verse. I think it's a really well-made track, a very unique song. It's gonna go through here. Loose and Flying High, also a battle between the mids. Flying High is one of, if not the worst song off Rodeo. Loose isn't too bad. I think it's a little better. It's gonna go through. And that does it for the first round. So let's get straight into the second round. Starting in the second round, we got Skeletons and Butterfly Effect. Both very good songs, to be honest. Skeletons, I mean, you got Pharrell, you got The Weeknd, and you got Tame Impala. You already know that song is gonna be super well made and complete. Butterfly Effect, it gets pretty repetitive. It's a very mainstream track. Skeletons is a better song here, and it's gonna go into the third round. A-Team and Meltdown, I did say I like A-Team a lot, but this is also an easy choice. Meltdown is the better song. That opener from Drake is incredible. It's gonna go through. Now, Sweet Sweet and Through the Late Night. Sweet Sweet barely made it through, to be honest. Through the Late Night is the better song here. It's easily the better song than Sweet Sweet. Sweet Sweet is just like an all right track, and it's gonna go through. Biebs in the Trap and Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler, just like I said in the first round, it's one of the best songs from Travis. It's one of the strongest songs off Rodeo. Biebs in the Trap is a cool song. I still like it, but Nightcrawler is incredible, and it's gonna win. Pray for Love and The Prayer. I don't really like Pray for Love. I see why people love it, but I don't really like it too much. The Prayer is one of my favorites, especially off DBR, and I'm gonna put it through. Ooh, now this is a tough one. My Eyes and Can't Say. I think My Eyes is only a strong song because of the ending of the track. From my personal experience, most people don't like to sit through the first few minutes of My Eyes just because it's very slow and a little boring. It's only until you get to the end of the song is when it really turns up. Can't Say, overall, the entire track, amazing. And I think it smokes My Eyes here. Love and the Ends. The hook from Love is, questionable. I like the song. I do go back to it, but the ends, it's one of, if not the best songs off Birds in the Trap. That 3K verse, the beat, Travis's performance, it's a great song. It's gonna go through. Piss on Your Grave and Hyena. This is probably a hot take, but I'm gonna put Hyena through. I think Piss on Your Grave is a really good song. Something about it is just like weird, like different. I like Hyena. It's going through. Coordinate and RP Screw. Easy winner in RP Screw. Coordinate is just like a cool song. It's not, there's no replay value here, to be honest. RP Screw is pretty timeless. 90210 Till Further Notice. Another easy choice. 90210, one of, if not Travis's best songs. I think it easily takes the cake here. It sucks. Till Further Notice is a great track. It's a great closer for the album, but 90210 is just incredible. Naked and Upper Echelon. These matchups seem to be pretty unfair for the second round. Naked gets smoked here. Upper Echelon gets it's so much better. Thank God and Astro Thunder. Thank God is a great track. Astro Thunder, also a great track. I think Astro Thunder goes through here. I love the beat. It's a fan favorite beat, I think. It's pretty iconic, and I'd say it's a better song than Thank God. It's so simple, but like so perfect. I Know and Houston Fornication. I think this is a pretty even matchup, to be honest. They're both great tracks. I don't know. I think Houston Fornication takes it here. I think it's a little better. It hypes you up, I Know is like it's a cool, unique track. I think Houston Fornication is just a little better. I think it's gonna go through here. Stop Trying to Be God and 3500. Ooh, this is tough. Man, both these songs are just incredible, very well made songs. But the winner here is 3500. That's probably gonna upset some people, but I think it's a better song. Impossible and Mafia. This is pretty easy to me. Impossible is like an all-right track. Mafia is also an all-right track, but I think it's a little better than Impossible. It's gonna go through it. It's definitely gonna get smoked by 3500. Guidance and Antidote. This is easy. Antidote is a much better track. Guidance is like an track. Another easy matchup. Like I was saying before, the Watch barely made it through. SDP is an incredible track from Travis. Whether it's the OG version or the version we have, it's just an amazing track. No Bystanders and the Scots. The winner is going to be No Bystanders. It's better. I don't know if people still listen to the Scots. It was very great track when it released. It's not one that I find myself going back to. No Bystanders though, it's not a song that I skip. I usually listen to the entire song. It's gonna go through. Ooh, this is a tough one. Oh My This Side and Goosebumps. Both amazing songs. Goosebumps, it's one of Travis's biggest songs. That Kendrick Lamar verse, it's gonna be hard to lose to. Oh My This Side is a very great track. One of the strongest off Rodeo. But I think Goosebumps is the stronger song. It is a very radio song. It's very overplayed, but it's a better song. Wow, this is a very good matchup. Maria, I'm Drunk and Drugs, You Should Try It. They both have a very similar feel to it. Maria, I'm Drunk is one of Travis's best songs. It's one of my favorite. I'm one of the few that does like the Justin Bieber verse too. I think it fits very well. And I think it's gonna win here, just by a little bit. Pick Up the Phone and Apple Pie. Easy choice for Pick Up the Phone. Apple Pie is it's not a great track. Pick Up the Phone wins. Another easy one. Who What kind of went through with Pity? It barely went through to the second round. Telekinesis was an easy choice into the second round. One of the best songs from Travis. It's gonna go into the third. Sicko Mode and Okay Alright. Oh man. Like I was saying, still to this day, Sicko Mode is an incredible track. It's very overplayed, but it's super well made. The beat is incredible. The performances are incredible. You got two of the biggest names in music right now. It's gonna be Sicko Mode. Fiend and Drive, it's gotta be Fiend. Nothing on Owl Pharaoh is gonna make it into the third round. It's just, that album is just not produced too well. It has a very underground feel. It's gonna be Fiend. And then another easy one, Schizo goes through here. It's a way better track than Lose. And now into the third round. Through the Late Night gets a freebie there. And we're gonna start us off with Skeletons and Meltdown. I think I'm gonna give it to Skeletons here. You know, Meltdown is a little bit of a long track. It gets a little bland. Skeletons, the entire track is very well made. And it's gonna go face off with Through the Late Night. Nightcrawler and The Prayer is a tough one. It's gotta be Nightcrawler. I think there's only 2 songs from Days Before Rodeo. Man, Nightcrawler is so good, man. It's so good. I'm gonna listen to it after this. It's gonna go through. Can't Say and The Ends. Oof, this is juicy. I'm gonna have to say Can't Say here. I think Don Toliver's performance was just incredible. I don't see why it doesn't go through. R.I.P. Screw and Hyena. You know, R.I.P. Screw is one of the unique tracks that has very unique production, but I think Hyena is just a little better. I think it's an amazing opener to Utopia. You don't even need to listen to it front to back. You could just play it straight up. It's one of my favorite gym songs. I'm gonna put it through. As much as it hurts to see, Upper Echelon is gonna lose here. 90210 is too strong. It's gonna go through. Astro Thunder and Houston Fornication. This is a very fair matchup. 2 underrated tracks off Astroworld. They're not the popular songs off that album, but I think Astro Thunder goes through here. That, like I was saying before, the beat is so simple, but it feels so perfect. It's right. It goes through. Mafia and 3500. I'm surprised Mafia made it this far. It's a single from Travis Scott. It's not like an incredible track. It's just like a cool track. 3500 on the other hand, it's a great track. It's a top 10 song from Travis, and it's gonna push through. This is a tough matchup. A.D.U and SDP. I believe it's gonna be SDP. I definitely find myself going back to it more. It's a unique song. You don't find these kind of tracks often, not just from Travis, but from other artists. A.D.U is also unique, one of Travis's biggest songs, but SDP is a better song. No Bystanders and Goosebumps. That's hard. I think it's gonna be No Bystanders. Goosebumps, it's a little overplayed. No Bystanders it's definitely not a skip. Sometimes I find myself skipping Goosebumps. I'm gonna give it to No Bystanders. Maria, I'm Drunk and Pick Up the Phone. Oh man, like I was saying before, Maria, I'm Drunk it's one of Travis's best songs. It's a top 5. Pick Up the Phone is not a top 10 song. It's gonna be Maria. Oh my God, these matchups are only getting harder and harder. Telekinesis and Sicko Mode. I think as of right now, it's Telekinesis. I think it's the better song right now. Sicko Mode is very close to beating it. Sicko Mode is still a great track, but Telekinesis goes through here. The Travis performance and Future is incredible, and then ending the song with that scissor verse, it's a near perfect song. And then finally for round 3 is Fiend and Schizo. This is also pretty tough. Either one of these songs is definitely gonna get knocked out by Telekinesis. I could just see it, but I'm gonna put Schizo through here. Those beat switches, the Young Thug verse, it's a better song. Now on to round 4, Skeletons and Through the Late Night. I think it's gonna be Skeletons here. Through the Late Night, it's a good song. Skeletons is just such a well-made song. I mean, Pharrell, Tame Impala, and The Weeknd with Travis, come on, it's going through. Can't Say and Hyena, this is pretty easy. Hyena went pretty far, but Can't Say it's a better track. It's gonna go through into round 5 or 6. You got 90210 and Astro Thunder. Astro Thunder is also an underrated song that made it pretty far, but 90210, one of Travis's best songs. I don't think I would put Astro Thunder in the top 10. And then 3500 and SDP. I was hyping up 3500 so much, and SDP. 3500 is gonna go through here. It's making it pretty far. No Bystanders and Maria, I'm Drunk. And this is another one where Maria, I'm Drunk, it's a top 5 song from Travis. No Bystanders isn't. It's a great track. Maria, I'm Drunk is better. And then, yeah, like I was saying, Telekinesis is definitely going through. This matchup is gonna be tough for round number 5. Skeletons and Nightcrawler. I think it's gotta be Nightcrawler, right? Yeah, I think so. I think Nightcrawler is a better song. It's a longer song. You get more from it. You have amazing features. You have an incredible Travis verse. The production on both these songs is incredible, but Nightcrawler is the better song. It's gonna go through. So we got 3500 and 90210. Both of these are top 10 songs from Travis, easily. 90210 is one of the strongest from Travis, and I think it pushes through here. It's gonna knock off 3500. And then we got Telekinesis and Maria, I'm Drunk. Oh man, this is tough. I'm gonna give it to Maria, I'm Drunk. I definitely find myself going back to it more. That says a lot. It's a top 5 song from Travis for sure, and it's gonna win here. Now we got 4 more matchups, starting with Nightcrawler and Can't Say. And after careful consideration, I'm gonna give it to, it's gonna be Can't Say. I just listened to both tracks. It's gonna be Can't Say. And then who's gonna enter the final? Maria, I'm Drunk, and 90210. Both of these are top 3 songs from Travis, definitely. I'd say both of these are very interchangeable for number 1, but I think 90210 takes it here. It's a popular pick for a number 1 song, but there's a clear reason why. It's an amazing song. It's gonna beat out Maria, I'm Drunk. That is very unfortunate. But that brings us to the final matchup, which is Can't Say and 90210. All the hype that it got, I'm surprised Can't Say made it this far, but I guess it got lucky placements. 90210 is the better song. It's gonna win the entire tournament. Can't Say, second place. 90210 takes the crown as the best Travis Scott song. Let me know if you agree with that. But anyways, if you love music, be sure to subscribe for more of it, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace.